it's just this newfound ability to express information that is just, it's unprecedented. There's never been a time in history where you can have these mobs of people that can just attack from their phone.
From their phone. I also think, we are learning, we are growing up in real time with the internet.
Yeah.
And nobody, and I've said, and I believe this, when the internet came around, you fast forward to several years later, let's say we got Twitter, right? We have social media versus just the internet. I don't think the average person, I'm sure people at tech companies and some futurists, and maybe you, understood that it was forever. When I would tweet out something like, oh, I fucking hate whatever, McDonald's or this person, we didn't really understand those ramifications. When you took those pictures, when you take a cute picture in a bikini, like you don't realize, you didn't at the time, nobody explained or got, or they didn't want you to know. This was going to be forever.
Right.
And we were all learning that in real time, but now you have to pay for it. I will forever have to be looking at pictures of me in a bikini that I posted 8 years ago. Like, I look fine. It's not a scandalous picture, but like nothing gets forgotten.
Right.
And the more we move on with the internet, you shit your pants at a school recital and that's on the internet. Like, it's there. It will eventually get tamped down. People aren't going to see it as much, but
it's out there.
We forget that we're all learning this in real time, and we do this as, it's like this whole Gotchaisim.
Yeah. I watched a video yesterday of this lady. She's walking through a store, and she's got flip-flops on and a skirt, and she's just walking. It's like a security camera, and then she stops, and she puts her hand over her butt, and then she walks a little further, and she stops again, and you can see her like clench her butt cheeks, and then she like looks around, and then shit falls out of her skirt onto the ground, and she moves away. Have you seen it, Jamie? Yeah. That poor lady.
Did they show her face?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to see it?
I don't. Because that will be me one day. That was almost me on the way here.
This poor lady. I saw that. I was like, oh my God.
Talk about a surveillance state. And also, another thing that you've seen a significant uptick in on TikTok in particular is the filming of strangers without their consent.
Yeah.
That woman, these people, oh, this guy's got, and it's always done in the name of comedy or to catch someone.
It is. What's this one?
Well, at least she's blurred out.
No, this is a different one.
Somebody stepped in it.
Oh, God. This is a different one.
Yeah, I've seen it happen.
Revolting moment.
But...
Scroll back up. Revolting moment. Lady poos on the floor while walking through lobby before unsuspecting man steps in it as she runs off. So does she have like no underwear on? She's just shitting?
Yeah, let me see.
You kind of know you're doing that, don't you?
I think.
So this lady's just walking, and she just, oh my God.
Are we sure it's poop?
She just shit as she's walking, and this guy just, oh God.
How did he not see that?
Well, how did he see it? Why would he expect to see
it.
shit? He's just walking. He's right behind her. I mean, the time between her shitting and him stepping in it is just like a second. That is, imagine if he fell and it landed in his fucking clothes and oof.
Some dudes are into it.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
Oh, Sheila.
Too.
What's that?
That's when it happened at Tim Hortons, but that was a little bit more of a thing.
Disturbing video of woman at Tim Hortons.
Wait, why is disturbing in quotes?
Well, this lady was
this lady shit against a wall. Yeah, she was just crazy.
Why is it like disturb? Like some don't think it is. It's in quotes. Like allegedly it's disturbing.
Oh, disturbing in quotes?
Why is it in quotes?
I don't know. Why is it in quotes? It's definitely disturbing.
I mean, you talk about lack of a right to privacy. Like, you are being filmed everywhere. I think it should be illegal to film someone without their consent.
But what about if it's a store and you're worried about people robbing them?
I think you have a sign posted that says, just so you know, without them being aware. Like, you're consenting by going in that store, and if you're not doing anything wrong, it's not a big deal. People are just filming people.
Right, that's a different thing.
The
people filming thing is kind of fucked, because like people love to like stick cameras in people's faces and ask them questions. It's like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
There's no reason for this.
I know. TV, you gotta like hunt, you gotta wrestle them to the ground and be like, please sign this release.
Right.
And these kids, you got 15 TikTok followers, you live in the middle of nowhere. Like, there's no one can come after you because you have no identity associated with your handle.
Right.
So there's a lack of accountability, and our laws are so glacial and archaic that we haven't caught up to the internet yet.
Yeah. No, it's very weird what our laws are in terms of that. The privacy laws. It's very weird, because like, here's another thing. Like, if you buy a house, people could just post your house and that you bought it, and people Google your address instantaneously. There's no laws on that.
I know it's happened to you. It's happened to me, and
happens to everybody.
But especially as a public figure, And we even reached out to the quote unquote writer that does it. And I'm like,
They don't give a fuck.
and we try to say like, hey, I have a stalker. We have a case with the police. Could you please not post, she sleeps on the north end. Like, here's where the master bedroom is. Like, fine,
Right.
a picture with no reference, great. But they don't need to know the layout that I sleep on the second floor. Like, they don't need to know that.
Yeah.
There's just such a lack of accountability and awareness for personal safety, particularly women's safety.
Well,
but-
there's no laws in regards to that. Like, we need new privacy laws in terms of what you're allowed to put on the internet.